Mike Moore Media, the first place to hear Rockingham County news and information.
On our media line right now, Daniel Joyce at the Mad Bean in downtown Madison. Hey, Daniel, how you doing?
Hey, Mike, I'm doing well. How are you today?
I'm doing just great, too. Happy New Year and happy anniversary tomorrow. Big day for the Mad Bean.
It sure is. Thank you so much, Mike. Likewise, Happy New Year to you. I hope everything's kicked off with a bang.
Yep.
Yes, every year, mid-January, we celebrate another anniversary, and we are happy. We're proud to say that we are closing down our 6th year, going into our 7th, starting tomorrow. Really looking forward to that, and I know the staff's excited. I'm excited as well. I'm very thankful, just very gracious that the community is continue to support us, and especially through, this last year with a lot of restrictions on business in general. But,
sure.
But yeah, we're hanging in there, and we're definitely looking forward to tomorrow.
Great. Well, happy anniversary. And good lucky number 7 coming up. For those that I'd like to think in 7 years, basically, that everybody has been to the Mad Bean, but maybe they haven't. So tell us how this all came about, what you're doing, and you've fine-tuned here in the last year a little bit. So give us kind of an overview of the Mad Bean, Daniel.
I sure will. So yeah, at the we opened back in 2015, and we try to be a place for Madison. We saw the need for Madison to have a hub, if you will, just a local spot, and especially coffee. It was missing at that time in 2015. We didn't have coffee. And you know how everyone needs their coffee.
Sure.
And I think Madison in general needed a good stiff cup of coffee to get its wheels going and moving. And
right.
So we opened up, and then, it's been a journey. It's been very fun. It's been a learning process, getting to know everyone in the community, and just rallying around other people in their projects, and then and that, being reciprocated back to us in the business. It's just fantastic. It's all around, goodwill in the community. And so after our 3rd year in our former location, so we moved across the street and set up shop going into our 4th year and at our current location. So still in Madison, in the downtown district, but we reopened with a different address. Mm-hmm. And so now, we're finishing the 3rd year there, and it's been really well. And in that time, Madison is starting to, come alive. It's a lot more businesses are opening up, and there's a general spirit in the air, and it feels real good. And that camaraderie, I got to say, is definitely what's helped pull us through this year that we're coming out of.
Mm-hmm. Sure. Yeah. Well, last year was certainly challenging for everyone. And you tweak some things at the Mad Bean to make it through, and you're always tweaking things. It looks like to adjust and for what people need and all of that. So tell us where you are now. You said coffee, and yep, we love our coffee, but it's a lot more than that. And you've added the groceries and things like that too that you didn't have a year ago.
Oh yeah. So yeah, we've definitely been tweaking things, and you have to pay attention to the customer's needs, and also keep your ear to the ground to know if things need to be changed. You can do it ahead of time. You got to stay in front of it. Mm-hmm. But yeah, with our menu, we have a deli, a kitchen in the back where we serve soups, salads, and sandwiches. All of them our own kind of creations. We have our version of the Reuben sandwich. We have our version of the Rachel and a club sandwich, and we have delicious salads. Our salad menu actually expands in the spring, so that'll be coming up here soon, shortly. And so yeah, we've tweaked that, and like you said, we through the at the very beginning of let's say April is when we opened up our grocery end of it. To help the community in those trying times, to provide what we could through our vendors, to help stock everyone through those times. Since then, we've pulled back on some of those offerings, and we're going to bring back our artisan craft vendors to display their work in the store as well. Mm-hmm. but yeah, we've like you said, we've definitely been tweaking things and changing things. We have some more smoothie options, of course, and but yes, the menu is the menu is this thing that is ever moving and kind of changing and growing, and
Yeah.
it's good, and it tastes good too.
Yeah, oh, it certainly does. Yeah, we have our favorite sandwiches and love the salads and all of the drinks. So I'm looking over the menu and I'm thinking we've had maybe just about everything there, and maybe a few things. But you get your favorites. Sometimes it's hard to get off those. But the quality and the presentation and all of that, certainly we like all of that about the Mad Bean. My wife and I, Annette, and I appreciate. You said just a moment ago about staying ahead of the curve, and I appreciate that about you, that you are in the forefront. And I look back at some businesses over the years that seem to be stagnant, and they just kind of sit there and do their thing for years and not forward thinking and staying current on things. And I think that's what you do so well among all of the things there at the Mad Bean, Daniel.
Oh, thank you, Mike. Yeah, you definitely. There's an intuitive sense you kind of need to tap into because the winds change and you want to kind of go with them. You can't always be a rock in the stream. Sometimes you have to set yourselves in the direction of that, and just kind of go with it and enjoy it. It's all about the journey anyway. Enjoying that experience, and
sure,
and we definitely have, and that's what we are trying to celebrate tomorrow. Just the ability to keep it going and keep it alive and well for these 6 years, and just that journey and everyone that we've met along the way. I know, Mike, I met you through my business and my affiliation with Madison, and very fortunate to have met you, Mike. And
thank you. And we've gotten acquainted. We've gotten acquainted with your family, and because they were in there so often when Annette and I were in on a more regular basis, and and that would have never happened, had you not been there. And so it's good to, you said earlier, and I don't know, want to use the word hangout, but it has become a hangout, and where people meet and eat and just enjoy that camaraderie.
Oh, absolutely. And we got the free Wi-Fi too. So, people come in, study. People come in just to take a break from shopping in town, or they catch us before they got to head out of town, or whatever. Whatever your needs are, whether it's a hangout, it's a hub, or it's just a pit stop for you. That's what we're there for.
Yeah, and let's talk about music a little bit, because there's been some music there over the years, and the piano up front, and the music upstairs. Tell us what's going on there.
I will. That you mentioned the piano. So I love the piano of all the instruments. I'm really fond of the piano.
Me too.
I joke. I tell people that. In every room, I have a piano, and I practically do. I love pianos that much. So I found this piano. It's a baby grand piano, and at the time I didn't have space for it, but I made space for it in the front of the coffee shop. So anytime a customer comes in and they want to play, they're welcome to play. Just be respectful of the instrument and of the other customers in there. But yeah, that's available for people to play. As far as how we used to do the music, where we had the performances in conjunction with the coffee shop, we have moved that up to the second floor. In the past year and a half or so, we've actually separated that as its own business. It's called Steamworks Stage and Bar. And it's a private performance venue. We do all kinds of things up there. We do all the music that we used to, have all the local bands that we used to have in conjunction with the coffee shop. But now we do more things, like we do stand-up comedy. I know tonight we're doing this one. This is the first time we've done this. It's a special drum circle that we're doing. We're providing some drums, and also anyone else can bring their own drum, and we're just gonna have a very lovely evening doing a little drum circle there.
Oh, cool. Okay.
So, yeah, and we keep that variety. Upstairs is also open for rentals for classes. we do quite a bit of that. We've had birthday parties. We've had a wedding up there as well too. So it's a different decor upstairs than the Mad Bean itself. So two businesses there on separate floors, and they are both hanging tight. And it's in somewhat of a symbiotic relationship the two have, so it's working out rather well.
Yeah. Well, the venue is absolutely beautiful. I watched you as you put that together and all your creativity that made that happen. Now, where can people find, they kind of get updates on what's happening? Facebook page for the Mad Bean, the best place?
Absolutely. For both places, you can visit facebook.com/The Mad Bean. The Madison Bean that way, and then upstairs at Facebook/Steamworks Venue.
Okay.
And you can check our updates, and we post our shows, opening dates of the shows. Some shows are free. Some shows have a cover. It's either $5 or $10, and that goes to the performers. And then downstairs, we'll have some announcements for tomorrow, so everyone keep a check on that post. Probably giving out some free things, some freebies here and there. So.
All right.
Again, looking forward to tomorrow, and catch those posts on Facebook.
Sure. Okay. That's the Mad Bean, 103 East Murphy Street, downtown Madison. Give us your hours before we finish up, because I know that changes too seasonally.
That's correct. We kind of move it with daylight savings. So currently, for our winter hours, we are Monday through Friday, Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m., and then Saturday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m.
Okay. And a nice breakfast menu to start the day, too.
That's right. And we just brought in some croissants, and we got bacon as an option. So, you can have your bacon, egg, and cheese on a croissant, or you can have it on ciabatta. We do breakfast burritos and omelets and pancakes and all that stuff. Oh,
my goodness. Wow. It's all so good. What a nice selection. Daniel, it's good to have you as a friend and a progressive thinking merchant in downtown Madison. I appreciate you for your entrepreneurial spirit. I've said that to dozens of people in the last 5 or 6 years now. Thank you for bringing the Mad Bean to us and the entertainment venue up top there. Thank you, Daniel, for all of that. Keep up the good work and many more years to come.
Absolutely, Mike. It's honestly been a pleasure, and we look forward to those more years.
Okay. All the best tomorrow for the anniversary. Thank you, Daniel.
Thanks, Mike.
Okay. That's Daniel Joyce. We can thank him for bringing the Mad Bean to downtown Madison now with their big anniversary coming up tomorrow. So please follow them on Facebook, the Mad Bean, and then the upstairs venue as well. And that's our segment. I wanted you to get acquainted with the Mad Bean if you're not familiar. And we didn't have an opportunity to talk about all of the new businesses at the neighbors there of the Mad Bean and the brewery and the wine shop and all of the good things that are happening in downtown Madison. So while you're there at the Mad Bean, take some time and roam around the streets and enjoy all of the good things that are happening there, too. And I'm Mike Moore. Thank you for listening.